Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video about main image. I think this is a good subject to start with. One of the good subject. I think there needs to be more information given to you guys so you can understand what the purpose of the main image is. What is main image? Why we make them? Why clients demand them, and why it is very important, because it is one of the most important part of designing a full listing. Why is that? Because if you search something online or maybe on Amazon, in this regard, if someone is searching for a product, the first thing they're going to see is the main image. And that is why it is very important, because if there is a good main image, if there is an attractive main image, that will get more clicks for the clients, so they can actually so the customers can actually go to the listing. If the main image is not good, a customer would not click on it. That means they wouldn't even be able to see rest of the design or information, anything about the product. So the main image needs to be very very good. So let me explain by this example I'm giving. This is the main image for megaphone, and I'm going to explain why it needs to be different than how it is right now. So just to visualize it, I will just go to Google and search for megaphones, and you can start looking at this. You can see like these are the main image you are looking at. This is how it will be displayed, right? So if you notice, all of the main images are on white background and very big, as big as it can be, because the seller wants to grab the customer's attention, towards the product. And if it's small compared to this, and this is a better image than this one, so you can actually see it clearly. It's big and taking more space, which is always good. So compare it to what we have right now, it's not going to work. And I will show you by an example. I will just make a artboard. I will take a screenshot, I think, of this entire page. Hmm. Oh, capture. Maybe I can crop this somehow. Yeah, I have an option to crop. I'm just going to crop most of the parts we see here. Okay, I think this is enough. We'll keep this one. I just want to show more data. Copy this image. Hopefully we can drag and drop it here. Oh yes. Okay, so you can see that we have like few megaphones in here, and if we try to add our own to it, you can see why it is not good, and it is not working. It's too small. It's not taking the whole real estate of the image. It's not giving an impact like the others are. and there is an this graphics of the the speaker that has been edited, this Thunderbolt. I think this will be rejected by Amazon because by latest rules you cannot add any type of graphics to the image, just the product itself. So it could be products, it could be ingredients. For example, if the product is made of certain ingredient like turmeric or something, you can add that. You can add like, you cannot add humans, and you cannot add graphics. If you really need to add any graphics, the best way to do it is to add it on top of the product itself, so it looks like a label instead of you designing the image. So that is one way to do it. So now we're going to try to make this better. I'm first gonna look at just gonna find this product, this one, search for it and see if I can find better image that I can use. Okay, even if you look at their own image, it's better because it's showing it bigger and you know with more depth. Okay, I think their image is pretty good. We don't have to do much to it, but we'll try to make it better. I think something like this will look better than what they have right now. Maybe we can give some shadows under it. I will try to test that and see if it looks good. If it doesn't, then I will leave it as it is. Obviously, I will cut down that area under it. Just wanna see if I give it a bit of depth with shadow, does it look good? I think it works, so I'm just gonna go with the idea. I'm gonna make selection to make it seems a bit nicer. Okay, we're gonna cut the inside. Okay, so this is done. uh, this is a very unique product. So, and we don't have that much, room to play with, but you would, I think you can get a good understanding of the concept. So for the main image, the first thing you need to do is make the image very very big as you can, possibly with the best angle. The angle you need to choose is the one where you can see most of the product. If it's two dimensional like this one, where uh, you want to see it from the side but also from the front, choose an angle that is more tilt. Then try to make it as big as possible, and then work your way around it and do what is needed, like adding other things, adding ingredients if needed, something like that. You can like add creams or gels if the product is made out of it. And in other places, like on Amazon, we have stricter rules. You cannot add any humans, you cannot add any text, etc. But on ball.com you can add text, you can add humans, you can add lifestyle image, but the background needs to be white. That's the best possible way to do on ball. So keep that in mind if you're working on any products on ball.com. Make sure you add the box, you add the product, and you also add like a lifestyle images in a small place if needed. If not, then do not add it. And for ball.com, usually gv asks us to not add any shadow. I don't know why, but I think that's their idea. So for ball.com, do not add any shadow. And if you do, very minimal, not like I have done here. This is a lot visible. I don't think gv appreciate that. They do not want a lot of shadow, they want it very minimal. They want to make the product as big as possible. And if the product has a box, then they definitely want the box in it. That's a must. He mentioned it to me personally, that if a product has a box, absolutely add it to the main image. So make sure you follow that. And just to wrap it all up, what I do is look at what the product is. If it's like a bottle, then you just add it as big as possible in the middle. And if it has any ingredients, you add it on the sides, next to it, etc. That looks very nice. And if it's a different product, then you can add it like this, give it a shadow, something like that. And if you need to add some kind of graphics, add it on top of the product, so it looks like it's a sticker on it and not like a graphics you added to the main image that you can get away with, with Amazon. And with Ball, I already explained. And if you guys have any question about that, or you want to know something more, please do let me know. And thank you for watching the video.